So that's what we're doing. We're looking at things. We're thinking more than we have to, by golly, and we're looking at things through the how. We're all swimming around in the how. So that's where you are tonight, joining us swimming around in the how. How about that? So what you end up with when you're doing this, those two things, swimming in the how and thinking more than you have to, what you get is like, how would you describe it? I know how I would describe it. I would describe it as myths without meaning. Okay, Howard, give us an example of a myth without a meaning. All right, okay. Let's see, I'm going to need a couple of chairs and another actor. Okay. Here's an example of a myth without a meaning. Say there's this prison. Shut up. I didn't say anything.
Well, shut up anyway.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. I heard you say it.
What?
You said your lawyer's trying to cop a plea.
Now, how did you know that?
You're starting to get on my nerves.
I'm starting to get on your nerves. Oh, that's great. Listen, you're the one who yells in his sleep all night long, not me.
I find that hard to believe since I'm a very light sleeper.
All right, well, have it your way. Let's see. What was it you were yelling last night? Oh, it was something from the Bible. Oh, yeah. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
What is that supposed to mean?
Don't ask me. You're the one that was yelling it.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Thou shalt not suffer a witch. Wait a minute. I do remember. Back when I was a kid in church on Sunday, the preacher said it. I remember thinking to myself how strange it is that he would say something like that. But I never did know what it meant.
Tell me something. How come you are so interested in yourself?
You're starting again.
No, really. Think about it. The only time you're not irritated is when we're talking about you or something to do with your life.
You're starting again. Don't start.
No, look, I'm trying to do you a favor. Okay, look. Whenever we're talking about you, you're happy as a clam. You're singing in the shower. You're whatever. You're just as happy as you can be. But when we're not talking about you, you're irritated.
Is that so?
Yes.
Well, am I irritated now?
Obviously.
Well, and we're obviously also talking about me, so there goes another psychocosmic rainbow theory, Professor.
Oh, great. That's fine. Confuse me with facts all you want to. But, you're just blowing off reality. That's all you're doing.
Reality? What do you know about reality? If you know so much about reality, give me an example of it.
You want an example of reality?
Yeah.
I don't think you can take an example of reality.
Come on, try it.
You want me to show you an example of reality?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, move. Go up against the cell, the bar. Okay, example of reality. You want an example of reality. All right. Okay. I haven't done this in a long time. Ready? Ready. Ta-da!
That was reality?
Hey, that's as real as you are.
Do you remember the first thing I told you?
No.
I said, shut up, didn't I? And you didn't, did you? And now look what happened.
What?
What do you mean what? We're talking about this stuff again.
What stuff?
Nothing!
Make up your mind. If it's stuff, it can't be nothing.
There you go, talking about that nothing stuff again.
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing.
Fine. Great. We'll talk about nothing. Go ahead. But you know what? Even though your eyes will be closed and your lips won't be moving, something tells me you'll be talking to you inside of your head.
Well, at least it'll be more interesting than talking with you.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I mean, you're so interested in yourself that you will probably be talking to you inside of your head all about stuff about you. Won't that be cozy?
Do you mind if we change the subject?
No, not at all. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, did I tell you that my lawyer's trying to comp a plea?
And did I tell you you're doing time for the dumbest crime I ever heard of?
What is that supposed to mean?
You didn't do anything.
I conspired.
Yeah, but where does the guilt come in? What are you guilty of?
Let's see now. As I recall, okay, there was my partner and me, right? And we were planning to commit a crime. You know, come to think of it, I'm beginning to suspect that one of us must have been an informant wearing a wire.
But what was the crime you were planning?
Well, we never actually planned a specific crime per se. You see, we were planning to get together to conspire to commit a crime. And we kept missing each other. You know how that goes, where, you know, you call each other up and you say, no, I can't make it, no, I'm conspiring with some other guys this weekend. And then finally, we had it nailed down. We were going to meet, you know, at a certain street corner and then go have brunch and conspire to plan it. And I was walking, I'd just gotten off the bus, and I was walking, and I saw this little meteorite come out of the sky, hit him right on the head. So that was it for my partner. You know, they didn't have anything on me. All they knew was that we were planning to conspire, to get together to conspire to commit a crime. So they got me for conspiracy to plan to conspire. They came right to the house and arrested me. I mean, they put handcuffs on me and everything.
But what was the crime?
Well, don't tell anybody, but I'm like into this thing. It's like this thing.
You know, you have such a precise command of the language.
It's not the language, it's the meaning beyond the meaning.
You know, I somehow suspected as much the moment I walked into this cell and beheld you.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, don't tell me. That's another example of reality, right?
Shh, 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 shh. Thaw the thighs of Theos and thud into the thick of this thing.
Thaw the thighs of Theos and thud into the thick of this thing?
I think of thee in thickets of thistles.
What are you muttering about?
I think of thee in thickets of thistles.
I think of thee in thickets of thistles.
Thaw the thighs of Theos and thud into the thick of this thing.
Thaw the thighs of Theos and thud into the thick of this thing.
This thing.
This thing. This thing. This thing.
This thing. This thing. This thing. I think of thee in thickets of thistles.
I think of thee in thickets of thistles. Do you think this is what people did before TV?
We are cogs.
Cogs.
Cogs in the cosmic cabal. Cocksure, like cops who don't cotton to coughing codgers congoing through the casabas of Kafiristan.
Oh, God! Just 1 minute here, okay! I hereby grant you recognition as the Lord High Idiot Savant of Alliteration.
Auspicious alliteration.
Auspicious alliteration.
Ah.
Ah?
Ah. A-H, interjection. An exclamation similar to the Old Norse ah, the French ah, the Latin ah, the Sanskrit ah, the Old High German ah. A naturally occurring exclamation usually meaning joy, surprise, wonder, excitement, happiness, sadness, etc., 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 depending upon the manner in which one speaks it. Ah.
You looked it up.
I looked it up. But it did seem important at the time.
Ah.
It's like, you see, I'm into this thing.
You're starting again. And here we are talking about this stuff again.
It's not this stuff, it's this thing.
What?
It's like everything is everything.
Now that's really deep.
Exactly. I think you're beginning to get it. You see, it extends all the way from that to this.
Well, I've got to admit, you've got me there.
So, tell me, what are you in for?